Wind turbines work hard. Rain, wind, even lightning can cause damage, but checking for problems usually means shutting them down and losing power. Werover has a smarter fix. Its system listens to the blades while they're still spinning, spotting trouble early so operators can stay ahead of costly repairs. Balca, let's start with the basics. When your system detects something's wrong, what's actually happening? What is the AI listening for?
As Werover, what we are providing to our customers is preventive maintenance, health monitoring systems for wind turbine blades especially. And to detect the damages on the blades, actually we're listening to the sound of the blades. And for this, normally we mount an IoT device on the wind turbine tower. And then with microphones in the system, we listen to blade sounds and we send the data to the cloud. And we analyze the data with our own machine learning-based algorithm. If there's a problem, any kind of damages like lightning strikes, cracks, delaminations, erosions, we can detect them rapidly and we can inform our customers via our application.
How do you install something like this on a working wind farm? Do turbines need to stop?
Actually, this is our most important difference with our competitors or the existing solutions in the market. Normally, companies use drone inspections or rope access teams to inspect the blades. And for both methods, these traditional methods, you need to stop the turbines. It means downtime, energy loss, money loss. So they cannot do this kind of inspections frequently. Generally, they conduct this kind of inspections once a year. For onshore, actually. For offshore, sometimes once in 2 years, maybe less than that.
You chose acoustics instead of vibration or temperature sensors. Why does that make sense for this job?
We wanted to keep it really, really simple and plug and play. That's really important to scale your business. At first place, we tried vibration sensors and we implemented the sensors into the blade. But then we realized we need OEM's permission. It means manufacturer of the turbine permission. So it's a huge bureaucracy and we wanted to skip it because it takes months and months and we wanted to move on directly with the asset owner. And we realized after 3 months, 4 months, if you implement a sensor in the turbine and if the turbine is running, like working, you cannot stop it. You cannot replace any kind of sensor. So it's a huge impediment actually for this kind of preventive maintenance solutions. So now we are shipping a product, they can place it. And if it's broken, if we need to change the system, we can just ship the new one. And also the second thing here is if you are sensing like a vibration from inside of the blade, you cannot detect the surface problems easily. But we've chosen the surface problems and we developed the system according to that solution.
Wind farms are noisy places from weather to machinery. So how does your AI tell the difference between weather noise and real blade damage?
Oh, that's the real intelligence. We are collecting the raw data from the field and we are receiving the data to the cloud. So we don't use edge computing. And we are using different kind of machine learning based pattern. And normally we are filtering the noise first and we analyze the qualified data right after that. That's our most important
It's your differentiation.
intelligence. Yes, differentiation.
Many operators still rely on drone or rope access inspections once or twice a year. What's pulling them toward continuous monitoring instead?
Not instead, actually. We have complementary technology here. They will continue to use those kind of solutions. We need also like visual confirmation. It's just like having a car. For example, you have so many sensors in your car. If there's like something wrong with your engine, so you are informed and you go to the service to fix the problem. It's similar thing. We are warning the customer, we are application, real-time warning. Right after that, they need to check with drones. And then after like comparing the results, they can plan their maintenance processes.
When savings show up, where do they tend to appear first?
The first thing, most important thing is preventing a replacement, blade replacement. Because normally blade replacement costs are more than $1 million US, and you need to stop the turbine at least 3 months for onshore. And for offshore, you need to multiply this number maybe 3, maybe 4. And if they can take an action, early action, they can fix the problem in 2-3 days maybe. With 2-3 days downtime, they can repair the problem with 10 to 15K US dollars maybe. But if they detected at later stage, they need to pay at least 150K or 200K US dollars, and they need to take the blade to the ground, and they need to do the repairment process on the ground. So it's a huge difference for them.